た鳥だな。
ねえ、一緒に遊んでちょ。
キントンや戻ってこ
頭にくるわね、あのガキ。
確かこの辺だと思ったんだけどな。
ここのところはとりあえずレッドリボンの本部に戻った方が良さそうね。
どこへ行きやがったんだ。すげえな。行きやがったんだ。
In Japanese, the word yoi is a noun that translates to laugh, laughter, or smile in English. It derives from the verb meaning to laugh or to smile. The kanji shelt represents laugh, and the addition of transforms it into a noun form. Common uses of yoi: laughter breaks out, soik, sound of laughter, comedy show, wry smore, bitter smile, or bitter smile, forced smile. In Japanese pop culture, especially in manga and online communication, soi, or its kanji, is often abbreviated as W to indicate laughter, similar to lol in English. Multiple W's, emphasize greater laughter. Additionally, the term owa refers to the genre of Japanese comedy, encompassing various forms of comedic entertainment, such as stand-up acts and variety shows. Overall, shoi is a versatile term in Japanese, encompassing the act, sound, and expression of laughter and smiles. The term rai has multiple meanings depending on the context. Haksh 1. As an adjective, facial expression or physical appearance, describes something twisted or contorted, often abnormally turned to one side. For example, a wry smile might indicate a combination of amusement and skepticism. Sense of humor refers to a form of humor that is dry, ironic, or subtly mocking. A person with a wry sense of humor often makes understated, sardonic remarks. Hatu. As a verb, less common usage. To twist or contort means to twist or bend something out of its normal shape. 3. Other references. Medical term, wry neck, refers to a condition where the neck muscles contract, causing the head to twist to one side. Music, wry, is also the name of a Brazilian alternative. The term sardonic refers to a form of humor or expression that is disdainfully or cynically mocking. It often conveys scorn or skepticism in a clever, sometimes bitter, manner. Unlike overt sarcasm, sardonic remarks are typically more subtle and cutting, revealing contempt or disapproval without direct confrontation. Examples of sardonic usage. A sardonic smile might suggest that someone finds a situation foolish or beneath them. A sardonic comment could mock a flawed system or idea with dry wit. Literary works, such as Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal, employ sardonic tones to critique societal issues through biting satire. Etymology and origins. The word sardonic traces back to the Greek term sardonios, meaning bitter or scornful laughter. This is believed to be connected to ancient Sardinia, where a plant known as the sardonic herb was thought to cause facial convulsions resembling a grin, followed by death. This association led to the term being linked with grim or mocking laughter. Synonyms. Words similar in meaning to sardonic include cynical, mocking, scornful, ironic, wry, satirical. Each of these captures elements of sardonic humor, though sardonic often implies a darker or more biting edge. If you're interested in exploring how sardonic tones are used in literature or media, feel free to ask for specific examples or analyses. In Japanese, suge is a colloquial or slangy variation of sugoi, which means amazing, awesome, or incredible. While sugoi is standard and widely used, suge is more casual and often heard in informal conversations, anime, or among young people. It's a way to express strong admiration or surprise in a laid-back or emphatic tone. Usage examples. Suge sui. That's crazy fast. Suge na. Wow, that's awesome. You might also see it written as or suge, which are stylistic variations conveying the same meaning. These forms are often used to add emphasis or reflect regional dialects. In summary, suge is an informal, expressive way to say something is amazing, and it's commonly used in casual speech to convey excitement or admiration. The term laid back is an informal adjective used to describe someone who is relaxed in manner and character, not usually worried about other people's behavior or things that need to be done. It characterizes individuals who are easygoing, unhurried, and not easily stressed or anxious. Examples. He's very laid back. Nothing seems to bother him. She has a laid back style of teaching that puts students at ease. Synonyms: relaxed, easygoing, casual, unflappable, unhurried, carefree, chilled. Translations: Portuguese, Brazilian, despreocupado, sosegado, desencanado. Spanish, tranquilo, relajado, despreocupado. French, décontracté. Japanese, kutsuroida, non biristan. In essence, describing someone as laid back implies they maintain a calm and relaxed demeanor, often appearing unaffected by stress or pressure. The term unflappable is an adjective used to describe someone who remains calm and composed, especially in challenging or stressful situations. Such individuals are not easily upset, panicked, or agitated. They maintain their poise and self-control even when faced with adversity. Examples. Despite the chaos around her, she remained unflappable, handling each issue with grace. His unflappable demeanor made him the ideal candidate for crisis management. Synonyms: imperturbable, composed, cool-headed, unruffled, level-headed. Etymology: the word combines the prefix un, meaning not, with flappable, which is derived from flap, suggesting agitation or disturbance. Therefore, unflappable literally means not easily agitated. The term gained popularity in the mid-20th century, particularly in American English. If you're interested, I can also provide translations or examples of unflappable in other languages. The adjective slangy describes language or speech that incorporates a significant amount of slang, informal, non-standard expressions often used within particular groups or subcultures. For example, someone might say, his slangy speech made him popular among the younger crowd, indicating that his use of informal expressions resonated with that audience. In a broader sense, slangy can also refer to a style or manner that is flashy or vulgar, especially in dress or conversation. For instance, his slangy outfit caught everyone's attention at the party suggests a bold or unconventional style that stands out. The term is informal and typically used to describe casual communication styles, particularly in writing or speech that feels conversational or trendy. It's often associated with youth culture, urban settings, or creative works like films and novels that aim to capture a specific tone or social atmosphere. The word slangy originated in the mid-19th century, combining slang with the adjective-forming suffix y, which denotes a characteristic or quality.
すげえなオラのキントンと同じぐらい速いじゃんねえか。遊んでんじゃねえ。オラ悪いやつを探してるんだ。お前手伝ってくれんのか？
ああ、私もそれに乗せてちょ。
ひどいど田舎ね。困ったわ。どうやって本部まで帰ろうかしら。閉めた。
In Japanese, the kanji plush, pronounced watashi, is a first-person pronoun meaning I or me. It is the most commonly used and neutral form, suitable for both men and women in formal and semi-formal contexts. Pronunciation variants. Watashi, the standard and gender-neutral form. Watakushi, a more formal and polite version, often used in business or formal speech. Atashi, a more casual and feminine variant, commonly used in informal settings, especially among women. Usage in context. Japanese often omits pronouns when the subject is clear from context. Therefore, even though watashi is widely understood, it's not always necessary to use it in every sentence. For example, in a conversation where it's clear who is speaking, you might say, "Ribbon ga suki." I like Japanese. Here, the subject is implied and doesn't need to be explicitly stated. Historical and cultural notes. The kanjis originally meant private or personal, contrasting with gong, meaning public. Over time, it evolved into a personal pronoun. In historical contexts, the use of sich reflected the distinction between public and private spheres, with an emphasis on selflessness and public duty in certain periods of Japanese history. If you're learning Japanese, starting with watashi is a safe and polite choice for referring to yourself in most situations.